any ranches in Texas like Scalia, because if any one of them, for whatever reason, goes and the Democrat governor gets to appoint a replacement, you got to hold your breath until now, and not even until November. You got to hold your breath until next January, because candidate for president himself. So God bless him and cinema. If it wasn't for him and Kristen Sinema, Kristen, I think it's Kirsten Sinema from Arizona, we'd be screwed. I mean, that bill, they wanted to add 85,000 IRS agents so that they basically could audit everybody. And who are they going to audit? They're going to go on the computer and they're going to go look up voter registration. Oh, he's a registered Republican. Yeah, let's audit him.
They already did that.
Yeah, but imagine they have 85,000 more. They would basically be auditing everybody.
It's communism in action.
Yep.
And on the energy topic, here in the lovely city of New York, the city council just passed a resolution. It's going to be law.
Starting in 2027, new buildings over 7 stories cannot use gas, natural gas. They're banning natural gas in new construction. Isn't that great?
Yeah, well, they did that in Westchester too. I don't know if that was rescinded at all. That's because they were banning fracking here in New York. I don't know. They're all on crack. Everything is ass backwards. The lunatics are in charge of the asylum. Hopefully we can hang on and get through this. If they get that election, that S1 R1 bill passed with no voter ID, federal takeover of elections, no
as like our voting system, right?
Because the House passed it.
Nobody
and I
can
think
cheat.
It's sitting in the Senate.
Nobody can. Everyone can see everything. Computer, stuff like that, but the gale of creative destruction is basically when a marketer system becomes obsolete and is incessantly destroyed, and it incessantly creates a new one that's more efficient. And I think that's going to happen with a lot of aspects of our stuff, especially payments. The banks are crapping their pants over this blockchain stuff, the fact that what you can do with it, all this stuff. There's no hiding. There's going to be no corruption. So there's that. And then the government, if they start using a blockchain to vote, again, it's just open source, trustless, completely transparent, immutable, and like the way to go, like, you know what I mean? But they can't let that happen yet. There's too much corruption. There's too much crap. There's too many of these, pardon my French, too many of these assholes out here doing too much bad stuff, and they would literally be ruined. So there's going to be a lot of kicking, a lot of screaming, a lot of pushback, but next decade or so, I feel like they will have these systems in place as civilization catches up and embraces the whole Web3 thing, man. Like owning your information, owning your assets, decentralization. You know what I mean? These are all things that we need in this country, and we're going to get them. With blockchain technology, digital assets, NFTs as a way to send secure information to and from people. Things like accounting departments, notaries are going to be obsolete with all this stuff. But that is in itself creative destruction, you know. Look at the ice industry in the United States of America in the early 1900s, right? There was massive operations, tons of people employed in these ice-making farms. They would split up the lakes and cut them into ice, and the people who could afford ice were the very, very rich people, and it did employ tons of people. Now move forward, in 2000, we make all our ice at home. Ice is consumed, more ice is consumed cheaper by everyone these days. Like, you know, but all those jobs are gone because, you know, we can just buy an ice maker. So we consume more ice at a cheaper price, and our quality of life is improved. But the creative destruction aspect of it took out that entire thing, that the ice industry. It doesn't employ many people anymore. It doesn't need to. So, but the point of the fact is, this is creative destruction, and this is going to happen with payments, financial institutions, our government, etc. Decentralization, folks. It's coming. You'll see. I might sound like a crazy person right now, but I'm super bullish on all this stuff, man. W2BTK.
Cardano and Shiba Inu.
Well, I am going to say 7-3 for now. My wife is out with her aunt and cousins, at her aunt's with her cousins. They're having a cookie bake-a-thon. So I am on my own for dinner. I've got thawed out, leftover frozen meatloaf and some veggies, so I'm going to get dinner going. Maybe we'll catch you guys later if the band hangs in there. It's always a pleasure to talk to all of you guys. 73 for now. N2 LJO.
See you later, George.
Have a fine business evening.
Meatloaf is always a good decision. Have a good evening, George.
Yeah, can't go wrong
Later,
with meatloaf.
George.
But Phil, you have to have mashed potatoes, which I have, and you have to have peas, and then you could pick the peas up with the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, like that when it accidentally you get some peas in the mashed potatoes. Yeah, I know.